7, so they each have a...
Okay, yeah, we're good. I think your mic cut out, buddy.
Yeah, my TFAR beeped.
Where will you be when TFAR strikes?
In TeamSpeak, usually.
Otherwise, I have started mine up, so I'm going to give my little intro. You ready, Barb?
Go for it.
Apparently, Nem crashed when they booted. Brilliant. Everyone's having weird issues today. But otherwise, we are back for the second half of FNF Titans. We went on for, nearly 4 hours in the first half. So now we're doing the second half. These are the finales for the EU branch. And we're going to be back in... Huh?
This is just the tiebreaker between Task Force 121 and 29 from the NA section.
So we're not doing multiple rounds tonight?
No, it is. This is going to be an hour and a half tops.
For just this one?
Yes, so here's the deal. The one that you weren't here for, that was NA.
Okay.
That one went on for a while. At the very end, it came down to... It was pretty late at night for everyone, but it came down to Task Force 121 and 29th fighting against each other for the #1 spot. It was given to 29th ID because they had already beaten Task Force 121 in a previous round, and that was literally the tiebreaker. But they were both like, nah, fuck that, run it back. And they're having a full-on tiebreaker, a best of 9, whereas the rest of them have been best of 5s. So they need 5 rounds to win for this. But it is just Task Force 121 and 29th ID. I believe. I mean, who knows? I could be wrong too, but that's what I believe in my heart of hearts. We have 29th ID on Blue 4 to start off, and Task Force 121 on Red 4. They will switch every round until we reach a winner.
2-1.
And yeah, I just checked over my notes. Yes, it is just Task Force 121 and 29th ID. It should take about an hour and a half, I'd say.
That is my bad then. I thought we were doing the second half of EU, so I guess I misread into that, but that is A-okay. Regardless, I have updated my commands. Stream has started accordingly, but thank you for being better well-versed. My brain's kind of fried after pay for pain, you know, so we'll see how things go.
I'm going to set up a prediction real quick. We have about a minute left in this first safe start.
Right, you use channel points for betting, right?
Yeah, it's actually very, very neat.
I need to set that up, because that would actually be something really cool for channel points. We can have it be for Friday Night Fights rounds and these special Saturday missions. Probably spend this week doing that. But otherwise, this is to settle the score for the NA... So basically, the whole, or the bracket division, whatever works there, but to see who's the best NA community out of Titans, and then this winner will then go fight the best EU winner, who was who?
I don't think we actually got to the EU winner yet. Things were taking
right, so that needs to be done in the future then. That's what I was thinking we were doing tonight. That's why I got confused. So
I think that's on Tuesday on the 16th.
Gotcha. And that's in a few days, actually, so we'll get that question there. But this is going to be a super match to determine who is on top of the NA bracket. So the winner of this fight... Yep.
Just to go over how this going to work, we got 10 seconds left before it starts. There's a terminal in the middle, 7 people on each side. One side needs to get to 10 points on the terminal or eliminate the other side to claim a victory for the round. And we are starting.
All right, so 7 players. It is Op4 on Task Force 121, whereas the 29th are on the Blue 4 side. We have some major names over here, such as T5 Bay on Blue 4, but we do have Major Cullen, who is the leader of Task Force 121 over on Op4. And they also have Pickles with them, who I have also seen make a decent name for himself in FNF recently. But T5 Bay is no one to count out here, as he is already taken out as the first blood. Never mind. Satchel being thrown. Another Op4. Was that an Op4 man taken out? No, it was Kernshaw getting taken out.
Yeah, Kernshaw, and yeah, like you said, T5 Bay getting taken out. Nelson also
Wow.
on the north side. Very quick rounds, and that's how these go. They are very violent, very...
Terminal taken by Op4.
Second charge going off on the north side. Tossing those around willy-nilly.
Blue 4's down 3 guys, a 4th unconscious. That was not how I was expecting this first round to start.
So yeah, 7 versus 4 now, as Garcia wakes back up, I believe.
I don't see how Blue 4 can recover from this one. Maybe picking off these fire teams that Op4 have divided on. We could see Wells making a play, but
We
just
got
the
3 versus 4
CQB.
here on the south side. Drake, Garcia, and Pinto.
Oh, Cullen takes him out.
Yep, Cullen takes off that straggler. Drake.
Garcia waking back up.
Drake might make a run for it. Gosh,
He sees Pickles. Pino getting taken out, though, by Matt.
Yep. 3 points on the board, so they got some time to work with, but Red 4 is going to keep up that pressure.
Yang getting the revenge kill for one of his buddies. Now it is just up to Drake to get that terminal touch, but Cole's overwatching. There's 2 other guys overwatching the terminal. Yang and Matt are hunting for Drake. I don't see how the 29th can recover off of this one.
No, that's probably how this first round is going to go, but we do have...
It's best of 9, though. There's a lot more to do here.
Plenty of time, though. We're not even 2 minutes in, and this one's already pretty much called for. That's how these rounds go. It is very fast, and they can get settled very quickly, as we saw with the E.
Grenade being thrown as Drake leaves. That knocks him to his feet.
Yeah, I think that might have crippled him.
Nope, he's still good.
Back up.
But Cole might catch him.
Oh, he gets in. He blocks off his line of sight with that cargo container. Runs in.
Cole saw him.
And yeah, I'm surprised Cole isn't going to the doorway. Throws a grenade.
Grenade gets thrown. Drake now running by. He is wounded. Is Drake now going to try to play objective here? It's a what? It's a 1v5, right?
Yeah, 1v5 right now. If he can hold off a coordinated push right now, they're actually pretty fragmented. Not a ton of cohesion going on as Drake now comes in the back door. Is he going to find Cole here? Yes, he will.
No, he checks and they react to each other.
Oh,
And it's a trade.
He cleared the corner, then looked back to the window.
Yeah, he didn't think there was someone there, and then he hesitated, and that's what allowed for that trade to happen. So right off the bat, TF121 getting the first round victory there, and we're going to see a side switch. And my armor broke. Of course it did.
Was that Task Force 121 or was that 29?
1 second. TF121 got the victory there.
Gotcha.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to get back on the server. My thing just being a little slow to load back in here. Awesome. And I'll go ahead and lower it.
Task Force 1 got them. Okay. No, I'm just going crazy. I'm sorry.
Updating my title a bit because I am now aware of what's going on for this tiebreaker. Go ahead and take a spectator roll. And let's update the mission command. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to see...
So yeah, going right into the second round here.
Yep, Cole is taking a 2-minute break. I just updated my title to include the 2 names of the groups.
Sure. Yeah, I think Cole was having some kind of armor issue because I think he might have crashed out actually, but we'll see.
Yep, so they're giving him a small break to do that. But very quick round, really good use of satchel charges by TF121 to help get them some early kills, but watching T5 Bay go down first, he had the right idea. He went up a little alleyway between 2 wrecked buildings and tried to put some fire downrange to create a fatal funnel, but they were ready for him and they just tapped his head and he went down. I think the loss of T5 Bay in the beginning just completely screwed over the rest of the 29th ID. Not saying that they're relying on T5 Bay. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just he's a very strong player, and for him to go down first really hurts the 29th ID's attack strategy. What do you think?
I mean, absolutely. First blood being drawn on either side is an immediate hindrance, an immediate handicap for that side that does take that first death. But I don't know. I feel like they did get, as a whole, that group that T5A was with got very headstrong, and they got caught in an alleyway, whereas the defenders who caught them out, they were behind some barricades, had some kind of...
Yeah, I hope you guys like pay for FN,
defensive
but now we're
barricade
doing
to shoot
FNF,
from.
and then we'll do
But,
an op with
the rest
TNTM.
of T5A and all them, they were just caught out.
Yeah.
So
Just bad angles.
Bad positioning. Yeah, just unfortunate positioning. I don't think it's really fair to draw conclusions from that. I'm not saying you did, but I'm like, don't.
Well,
Like,
it's
even
not.
if
It
it
wasn't
was
just
first
T5
blood.
Bay going down. It was T5 Bay going down. Then the satchel charges killed off another guy.
Exactly.
TF121 enjoyed a 7-5 lead, and they just kept it going with more manpower looking over where Op4 was trying to push, but it just worked out in TF121's favor. But now with round 2,
Absolutely.
they'll do a side switch, and we'll see what happens as soon as Cole gets back, apparently.
Yep.
Yoshino Tomio, thanks so much for the 28-month resub. I hope you
Again,
keep enjoying the
TF1's
operations, and I
won
hope you
that
get a
one, Blue
kick
Fort,
out of this scenario.
And 29th back on Red.
Scandies and EU community, they their rounds will be seen on
Squandy.
Tuesday.
I hate how like Dream has been pushing this like ooh-wooification of Scandi Recon's name.
God.
It just I can't. None of them work. That's my problem. If like some of them worked, that would be one thing. But to me, none of them have been working.
Of course.
Cole gets back in the server, and so he should load in any second now. Any second now.
I don't know. Let's look at the roster. So Drake's squad leading for the 29th ID. They've got Sholand in an auto rifleman slot. They got Pinto in a machine gunner slot. Bay's playing medic.
We've seen Bay play medic in regular FNF.
Of
I
course.
think that's just for the. I don't know if that's for like the extra like self medical speed because with Ace, like, I think if you're a doctor or
True.
set to medic, you bandage yourself faster as well as
Yep.
other people. So that might be it.
I don't know,
but
just-
I don't know.
We saw what happened in NA round 2, though. Bay's handiwork with that machine gun. The 249 literally won it for Blue 4. Was that round 1 or round 2 for NA, actually? I think that was round 1 on Kajari.
Kujari was round 1 for NA.
Yeah. So I'm surprised we're not seeing him in a machine gun role here, or even auto rifleman role. So he can repeat that magic. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, and they do have the option to change in between all the rounds, so
Of course.
it's not like Bay is set to medic for all rounds or something, but
I'm just curious that, again, like, from what we've seen off of him.
We also saw Logan, again, just going back to the bigger FNF.
Yep.
We see Logan taking that a medic role as well. Assuming
And he'll still play interesting roles. I get you.
So I don't know. Couldn't tell you,
I
but-
just think that's an interesting roster. Now, the Major on the other side, Cullen, he's picked a 249 gunner though, so I'll be curious to see what he works out with that.
might be having a bit of a push. I was looking at Red 4, which is again.
Imagine playing
29.
Arma. How you doing, Dante?
Looking like they might do a bigger push down the middle and a smaller push down the south side. Some of these buildings on the north side, on the Red 4 side, give a great view of the terminal itself, especially from the half-collapsed 2-story right next to the T-34 monument. But Blue 4, again, they do have that alleyway on the north side as well as the shantytown on the southeast side to work up and maneuver around that kind of kill zone.
Blue 4 on the southern side seems to want to maneuver. They're trying to actually do a 4 split. They're going to send 3 on the northern side, 4 on the southern side, whereas Op 4, we're looking at something a little uniform here. 2 guys are going to go right, 2 to 3 are going to go down mid, and then 2 are going to go north. So Op 4 is going to try to get a little more unified here, whereas Blue 4 is going to try to continue maneuvering with those groups instead of just fire teams that you saw in the first round, because it did work out well for them. So we'll see if they can repeat that magic of the first round.
Yeah, I wonder if Red 4, they're going to be going for trying to identify a bigger spearhead from Blue 4 and then try
OFCRA is the only community that
starting.
requires me to do the 5-minute delay. You mean now?
Shut up.
GL going out. It is going to be a little short.
I think those are smokes too.
That was a smoke round, too.
So looks like Red 4 going to be doing that push down the middle with Nelson, Sholin, and
Yep.
Wells. Going to be going for a quick capture, but Pickles is going to come up as well in the middle, so he might spot this out before it even begins.
Nielsen instead goes for a frag grenade. I'm seeing grenades getting thrown all around. No satchel charges dropped just yet. I think they're waiting until they confirm something. I just watched Matt get grenaded by one of his own guys because it bounced off the wall. A little bit of a fumble for Blue Force so far with 1-2-1.
Gets on the point. Yeah, no kills on either side. Some blood draw.
Again,
probably, but no downs.
Yep.
Oh,
And
on blue from Colin. Colin and Pickles shooting
what
each other.
the heck? And now the marksman by Ryan is shooting.
Yep, and here comes Drake coming along the south side. Sorry, the north side actually.
Yep.
Trying to capitalize on this confusion. Pickles doesn't even look like he took much damage, but he tosses a satchel over that fence. That's gonna take down some shanty towns.
Cole just somehow had Drake run over him, and Drake just tapped him in the back before Cole could really react. Yane, though, taking out Wells there.
Pickles got taken out by his own satchel charge and got thrown up onto a roof, so I don't know if he's gonna be
That's
able to stay.
unfortunate.
He's too, fucked up.
Well, a confusing round 2 so far. Matt and Garcia going at it. Porter trying to move to back him up, but Pinto also coming up to back up Garcia.
Ooh,
And they both
Frankie
knock
between
out.
Machine gunners. Now Garcia coming. He rushes out. Porter doesn't see him. And
Garcia wins that fight. Meanwhile, Cullen went down to Sholin and T5 Bay. Bay now trying to target Yane as Sholin pushes up.
It's Ryan the marksman and Yang the medic. About to be 5 points on the board.
Yep, Yane busy bandaging. He's going to see Sholin's barrel and takes him out.
Nice.
The barrel unfortunately betraying Sholin there. Bay doesn't react.
Well, the Bay I think did, just doesn't know exactly where those shots came from. Clears that one story, but now should double back and try and clear that second story. Either that or go for ooh, tosses a grenade, bounces weird.
Falls to the bank, unfortunately.
Ooh, Ryan almost caught Bay out in the back.
Close shot.
Over that alleyway, but now going in one-on-one and
Bay winning that fight. Ryan trying to pick Drake out of position. Ryan being the last man here. We only have 2 minutes on the terminal, but Bay, I think, is going to try to run for it instead because Ryan is no longer overwatching that terminal site.
Yep, can't from there. Once T5A gets in that cargo container, there's nothing really they can do.
Player for Gaming, thanks so much for the Tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this. I think Bay's just trying to bait out Ryan to fire so Garcia can find him.
Maybe. Garcia has an inkling, but so does Ryan. I think Ryan just spotted Garcia.
Good shooting by Ryan there, knocking him out.
Yep. Ryan has some time to work with.
He's going to spot Drake out. Oh, knocks him out as well. Goes for some double tapping. It's now 1v2. Bay might see Ryan's head in a second, though.
Doesn't. I can...
But, wow.
Bay just doesn't...
Ryan's going to see Bay's head, though. But Bay manages to get the shot.
Moving spray down headshot, and it's just up to Pickles, who's been down for the past minute
Cole's
or so.
killed off, and there it is. GG. 1 round win to each side.
Yep, 29th gets there first, and we have a match on our hands.
All right, each side has now gone 1-1. So TF 1-1. We'll use that to keep track of the winnings on the mission command. So, 7 more rounds. Both sides have been warmed up, though I will say that second round was a little bit closer. It was a great strategy by Blue 4 there, putting Ryan up on that elevated area so he could get some pickoffs. Unfortunately, he just wasn't able to spot Bay in time, and Bay was able to pretty much take him out. So, we'll see now that both sides have gotten a notch under their belt. Let's see how they adjust in this third round coming and see if anyone can start edging out ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Pay for Pain, the VOD will be up tomorrow-ish. If not, Monday. In terms of the cut-down video on the main channel, I don't know. I have a lot I need to publish. The server, yeah. I mean, the server never broke. It was just some desync of just spawning that many units because so many people kept requesting things. But this just means I have a lot that I'll use in a mini pay-for-pain for Paw Patrol, which we'll see in like mid to late April. So, you know, a little month, a month and a half away at most. And that'll be done on a Thursday night where hopefully most people are going to be active. All right, round 3.
Yep, 2-minute save start. And sides have swapped again. 29th now on blue 4 with 1-2-1 on red 4. So each side now has gotten a win on the board. They're kind of shaking off the rust. They know who they're dealing with now. And we've seen, yeah, some great effort, both from individuals and from, you know, the small little buddy teams that kind of develop on the field. I'm definitely gonna expect to see more satchels continue to be used, especially on the south side shanties. But I mean, honestly, in any of these buildings, it could be extremely deadly. These are all, I mean, most of them are half destroyed. The other are like,
yeah, they'll collapse very easily.
Yeah, strong wind will blow them over.
Yeah. So I have noticed on Op 4, almost everyone kept their role. Cullen still being a machine gunner, Ryan still being a marksman. Everyone is pretty much keeping their gear for the most part. It's Pickles who's being the demo specialist, so he's in charge of throwing those satchels. But Blue 4 has Nelson as the demo specialist, and T5 Bay has been subbed out, and he's now taking a machine gun role. This is what I'm going to be excited to see.
Absolutely, that 249. It's a little bit cumbersome, but 200 rounds of 5.56. I mean, just a couple to the face will put your lights out.
But I will be curious to be watching how Nelson handles those satchels. And do they have a marksman? They do have Wells here, so we'll see if they put Wells in any elevation areas to try to snipe out Ryan. But so far, round is even. One side each has a victory. We'll see who edges up in round 3.
Absolutely. Looks like a bit more spread out on blue 4 side as red 4 are clumping to their groups. And here we go.
The Titan was paid.
GLs actually getting kind of close.
Getting pretty close there, yeah. But they're a little far. If Op 4 decided to run up the far left, they would be injured. And Cole is triple timing it up. Cullen also sprinting up.
Yeah, sprinting out. Got some smoke starting to bloom, but it's...
Cholan trying to get Cullen, but Ryan is returning fire on Cholan. Op 4, it's always TF121 who rushes that terminal first to at least know that they can just play defensive here. It's a good strat. What, Barb?
Sorry, I didn't mean to kill my mic. But yes.
You're good, you're good.
No, you're absolutely right. Kind of the meta that we've seen develop in Titans is rushing the terminal, getting it quickly, and then holding for the counter push. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it really puts the pressure on.
Matt spraying wildly on the southern lane.
Another satchel on the south side, gonna blow there.
And that knocks out Pinto and Garcia.
From across the way.
Wow, I think they're going to wake back up from that, but having 2 men knocked out is not going to do Blue 4 any favors, though we have Drake and Nielsen coming up to center from the northern side. They might try to make a play on the terminal. Skeeches cheese. I would imagine, though, but thanks for the 420, man. Hope that fish was good. We did just have Nielsen throw a satchel charge on Cole's building, and that takes out both Nielsen and Cole.
So it's Nelson, not Nielsen.
Nelson, my bad. Drake also made a run for the terminal, but Cullen, it wasn't Cullen that took him out. Was it Pickles?
I think it was either, yeah, I think it was Pickles, but yeah, whoever ran in there.
Yeah, Pickles is credited with the kill.
Yeah,
Garcia and Pinto woke back up.
I love how Drake's arm is hanging over the console. That's amazing. That's
Cole waking up before Nielsen does.
Yep.
Matt winning his firefight, now shooting the back ahead of Yane. Wells coming around getting a kill there, but Matt is now trying to follow through. And Nielsen waking back up after that satchel is used. Wells now pushing. Matt might hear his footsteps.
And Wells doesn't.
And there's the shots. Oh, luckily he got some leg shots there to cripple that marksman as he tried to pull away and then got the headshot. Nielsen now trying to put some shots. I think Pickles came around.
Nelson.
Here we go. Is Cole going to notice, though? Yes, he does. And he finishes it.
Finally. So yeah, now it's down to Sholin.
Sholin, who gets the drop on Matt. Matt was busy bandaging. He was already weakened pretty heavily. And now Pickle's running in, but went in a bit too hard and fast. Sholin winning that firefight. It's still 1v4.
Matt wakes back up, and Sholin,
come on, Matt.
no.
Matt, come on. Matt, what are you doing? He's in the corner, Matt.
And Sholin spots.
Sholin's crippled, though. And Sholin delivers a Hillary Clinton. Here's the issue, though. We're less than 30 seconds away from an Op4 victory, though, because of the terminal.
Yep, and he's too crippled.
Cole's about to flank Sholin, though. He didn't see it. Oh, now he sees him. But Sholin still gets the kill. That's his third.
But any second now, that's going to take up to 10.
Yep, Colin's going to be bandaging here, but there's the 10, and that is GG. TF121 winning because they played the objective. Good call there.
Absolutely. And that's, again, that's the meta that we've seen develop, for better or for worse. I think it's good to see a meta and a kind of plan become, generated between all these different groups and units that they can kind of plan around. But it's interesting to say the least, kind of rushing in under fire in like the first 10 seconds.
So I'm watching Blue 4's roster right now. They got 5 guys set, 6 guys set. And I assume... Hold on. So Cullen is being subbed out for another player. Nope, there he goes. He takes Auto Rifleman again. So Task Force 121 being really confident with their strategy here. Pickles was the medic last time, but it looks like he is subbing out with Yang now to be the combat engineer instead. But Ryan is still playing marksman, and Cullen is still playing auto rifleman. So they're just keeping some of those roles locked, but they're doing some sub outs as this continues on. Meanwhile, Op4 T5 Bay has gone back to playing medic from machine gun. And Sholin, Pinto taking the auto rifleman and machine gun roles respectively. Wells taking marksman. And I don't see... Nope, Nelson's taking combat engineer again. All right. I don't know. I think, again, we had Blue 4, a.k.a. Task Force 121 there, really strong with those satchel charges. Nielsen tried to deliver, but he picked a building right next to where the charge was going to go off. Not the smartest thing to do. And it just kind of hurt him at the end.
Yeah, literally. I mean, those satchel charges are very, very effective with these buildings especially. So yeah, I think they need to start. They've learned their lesson a little bit, and they need to learn to really back off on those satchels. At least when they throw them, give them some distance before they explode.
It gives you about 10 seconds to run.
Yeah, it's like I think it's either a 5 or 10 second fuse, but it's like we saw. From the other side of a road, we saw Garcia and Pinto go down from like an explosion that really wasn't even near them. It was more so the buildings. So the satchel.
Here's how it got them though. It was thrown on the rooftop of a building, and then if you actually look, there could be a little blind spot where the shockwave would still knock them out. You got to remember, if those charges are in the open, they will have a pretty nasty shockwave here. If they're thrown in a corner, though, the corner absorbs most of it. By throwing it on the rooftop, Arma doesn't really do rooftop physics that well. For example, if you were to look at the lawn tan cargo container more towards the eastern side where Blue 4 is, and if you were to follow that northwest, you see not the ruined building, but the one to the west, the one with the kind of open rooftop that's wrecked right there. Have you ever been up there, Barb?
I'll be honest, I don't even know where you're pointing to, but I'm going to say yes.
So, do you see the lawn, like teal cargo crate?
Yes.
Okay, look northwest of it, and you'll see like a completely ruined building. It's like completely screwed. It's next to a destroyed Humvee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the building to the west of that one, where you can get on that rooftop by enhanced movement climbing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, like all of the wooden boards that are still up there, it's a hitbox nightmare. So my point with that is rooftops in Arma 3 are not really the best coded, so shockwave physics from satchel charges up there won't behave as if they're in a building. Does that make sense? It still considers a lot of it an open area.
Also, the charge went off a good 10-15 meters away from Pinto and Garcia.
Yes, but the shockwave
collapsing next to them.
Yeah, that's what also knocked them out. Yep. So there's two theories. Either the building knocked them out, or the shockwave was at head level, and that also knocked them out. So, I mean, both were true. So that's what knocked them both out. You know? Yeah, because the satchel charge was thrown on the roof. That's what I was trying to get at. So both probably caused them to get knocked out. They woke up and then just lost the fight. Anyway, Nielsen trying to get some early shots on Pickles. I don't think he landed any bullets because I don't see any blood, because Pickles is trying to rush to get the terminal again. He's throwing some grenades too. I think he might try to throw an early satchel as well. We've been seeing those explosive rushes.
Yep, and there it is. He does take some shrapnel.
Yep, there's the satchel going forward. He's now pulling back. Rocket is fired.
Ooh.
There's the satchel.
And there goes Pickles, using that explosion as cover.
Yep. Kicks up a lot of smoke, too. It's a great strategy. Blue 4 getting that terminal, pulling back. Matt trying to get into a long-range firefight with Garcia, but Pickles knocked out by Kernshaw.
Yeah, Kernshaw gets him out in the open before he can get back to cover, and he is taken out quickly. He won't be doing that trick again this round. 29th
is up around. You got Ryan trying to pick off Wells. Wells was trying to get to another rooftop, but he got stuck short. Kernshaw trying to suppress upwards. I think he just picked off Yang. No, Yang got picked off by T5 Bay. T5 Bay, I think, just picked... Nope, he thought he saw something, but it was not accurate there. 4 minutes. Bay is prone. He was firing under this one building. I just heard another satchel get thrown. That's going to be on Cole's building. Cole, not realizing it's there, is going to be right next to it, but it kills Bay. No. Who was there?
It's Cole. Cole is perfectly fine.
But I saw someone get... I think it was Matt's body, but Nielsen getting another shot. Grenade is thrown right in front of two guys. That knocks Wells out, but we only have Ryan and Cole left alive, and only Pinto is down.
Yeah, Wells is down but not out, but yeah, right now 2v5 as Kernshaw gets into the terminal building.
A satchel was thrown by Nielsen. That takes out Coles' building, and he goes flying through the air and killed on impact, and he does a double jump. Good old Mario landing.
Oh, he's just resting on top.
And there's Blue 4 down. So really strong comeback by the 29th there. That was, I think, the quickest round so far in terms of elimination.
Yeah, that was 2 minutes and about 10 seconds. Also,
classic double jump.
Task Force 1, is it 2-2 or is it 3-1 right now?
It's 2-2.
It is 2-2. Okay. I'm asking just to be sure. Well, what? I know you're... Fuck you. And Dream is saying nighttime, baby. So yes, looks like we will be switching over to the night map now. All the same things, just now.
It's dark.
At night.
4 rounds in day, 4 rounds in night. Again, to help keep the theme interesting. And then the tiebreaker, I don't know if we get to that, if they'll pick, or we'll just see what happens. But really great double jump there. Just physics, man.
Physics, dude. I mean, ARMA physics and physics are two different things as well.
Hint, containers can be closed. Hint, that's a good idea. All right, so Major Cullen again taking auto rifle. Ryan jumping from marksman to medic. They're actually taking both medic roles this time. That's a little interesting. Porter taking light AT. So keeping their medic, the marksman slot open this round. That's an interesting choice. Meanwhile, you got Kernshaw on medic, T5 Bay on auto rifle again, Wells on the marksman role, and Nilsson still on that combat engineer. That's pretty good. Dream's giving us shit. I did not expect Pay for Pain to get that many players and that much viewership, in all honesty. We're going to do a mini one to help with some of the runoff for Paw Patrol in like a month and a half. I still have to officially clear it with them, but they'll probably go for it. and you know, for people that weren't able to make it for that time slot.
And here we go.
But Pay
Let's
for
check
Pain
out
went
how the
pretty
night
well, in
map
all honesty.
looks. Same area, same everything, just
Ooh.
now at night with a lot of nice bright fluorescent lights. And yes, those color lights in the middle do correspond to each side. And actually, no, wait, there's blue on both sides, and then on both sides.
I didn't know we could do laser tag in Arma 3. Oh.
Yeah, TMTM
Keep
has a
it
great
lit.
laser tag like pre-op thing. Maybe I will do that today before the TMTM anniversary op at 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll both be streaming.
I gotta stay sober for that. I won't be.
Shit faced. Oh, I'm gonna be so fucking drunk. It's gonna be great.
God.
But here we go with round. This is round 5 now.
No, it's not
That's
40K
the
Titans fighting.
score
It's
for
just
both
what the
teams.
tourney is called for a
yeah, this has
7v7.
been going pretty well. Has Op4 won all rounds? I guess they would have.
You know, I haven't actually been keeping track of that statistic. I think Op4 has been winning more, like, if not all of the rounds, like 3-1. But I'll start keeping track of that because there might be a little side bias to Op4 here.
Yeah, and that's part of the benefit of switching sides every round is that kind of advantage gets, well,
Nullified.
evened out. Yeah, nullified. That's a great way to put it.
Sober Liru, that's against the law.
Yeah, Bassbeard is saying in my chat that Blue 4 has not won yet.
Oh yeah, Shadow, the tanks at the end helped especially soften up the players for the airship to come in and murk everyone.
Destroyed buildings or what the deal
They
is.
did well.
Something is working for them.
There's a lot of tanks thrown at the end, though. All right. So Blue 4 opting to send 4 people on the northern side. 1 person center who's already going to triple time because he has his gun on his back. 2 people running on the southern side. Meanwhile, Op 4 seems to be charging everyone down main with 2 guys on the far left. Cole banking right, but they're all sprinting here. Major Cullen taken out immediately, though, by Bay. I knew. I was waiting for him to start putting work out with that machine gun. Pickles running in. He's going to quickly get the touch on that terminal, but with 1 man down so early, especially since it was, I believe, one of the auto riflemen for Op4.
It was Cullen, yeah.
Can they bounce that back? Just saw Nelson try to put a few shots on Porter, who quickly ducked back.
He's gonna spot Drake here. They don't see.
Unable to land. Ryan got some marksman shots on Wells, but was unable to land a kill. Yane just took a GL round, I believe, by Drake.
Yep. And more going down that alleyway. Pickles now coming around this side.
2 points ready for CSAT.
Favorite spot. Tosses that satchel in his little favorite spot. Might take out Drake and Garcia here again.
Porter taking out Bay as he rounds the corner. Satchel going off.
No effect this time. Garcia
Wow.
and Pinto all still up.
So both sides are down their auto riflemen, by the way. We saw Bay come around the corner. Porter was waiting for him and got some really good shots on him.
Pickles and Garcia trade some.
Pickles throwing a satchel and running away. If he's not able to get away, that's going to blow him up. I think he's going to be stuck there. That knocks him out.
He killed Drake, actually.
Yep, Drake and Garcia are down. Pickles is unconscious, so that was a 2-for-1 special there.
Garcia.
Good job by Pickles there. Kernshaw, though, I think is going to try to rush the terminal here because no one is actively watching it. He's going to be a little cautious to go for it.
Grenade
And that kills
out
Pickles. All right,
Spicy grenade.
4v5. Nelson thinks he spots something, but it was just a trick of the light. And Porter takes Nelson out. Ryan also backing him up.
Now it's just down to Wells, Kernshaw, and Pinto. A 3v5.
I think Op4 is going to come out on top here.
3v5 situation.
I think Pinto's trying to pick Ryan off. He runs back to cover. Pinto, I think, is going to run for the terminal. Yeah, but Matt returns fire and Wells runs back.
Yeah, Wells ran out of ammo in his SR-25.
2 minutes and counting. Pinto's going to have to make a play on the objective to stop that countdown on that terminal, but Yane might come around to try to stop him.
Yep, Cole's giving
More
up.
smoke's being popped.
Kernshaw might need to be the one to run for this. I think Pinto's going to get caught out here, especially by Ryan, who's now taking that further back marksman position.
Yep.
There goes
Minute and a half. There goes Kern. He shuts the door. That's smart.
That's the first time we've seen that. I don't think they could. And there goes the terminal. 8 points on the board for Red Force, so it's going to be another 3.
Ryan trying to pick off Pinto. Unable to get the kill, but he definitely got a few shots.
Yep, now Yang and Matt coming in from the south side through the shanties. Matt right below Wells.
Send in GOAT Team 6.
Wells might have an angle. Whoa, Yang putting a AT shot on Kernshaw there from the 29. No, RPG 26. And there's some double tap shots. Beautiful use of AT there against infantry.
Amazing. That was right on him too.
Matt and Cole friendly firing each other.
Yep, just looking at the silhouettes. They see the shadows and they start.
And Pinto comes around and finishes him off.
Nice, well done from Pinto. And this could be a turnaround for 29th.
Norwegian Dwarf, thanks for the 7-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a kick out of this.
But can't get.
Yep, Ryan running in, dodging Wells' marksman fire. Pinto's going to run in, but he's cut out position by Porter.
Amazing bait there from Ryan. Ryan baited Pinto into moving. Porter was there.
Wells is now running for it. Yang's going to run right into him.
And
Wells gets the kill, but Cole's about to come around and finish him.
Run the smoke as well.
And he knocks him out.
Doesn't get it. Now we
Less than 30 seconds. It's it. That's it. Again, Op4 winning that side. That's the third victory for TF121 out of the first 5 rounds, 3-2 so far.
Yep.
Again, it was just a satchel charge play by TF121 that knocked people out early, and I think allowed Blue 4 to just lose their hand there. Yeah,
that it was a 2-for-1 as well, which, I mean, when it's even 7 versus 7, that's kind of if everyone gets a kill, then everyone's pulling their weight. That's the minimum that is really required. But to get the 2-for-1 really helps shift that balance.
I mean, it's been constantly Pickles, not constantly, but more often than not, he's the guy on the combat NG roll making those throws with those charges, and it's been showing tonight. And it's been that little benefit they've been getting from those satchel charge kills that has been allowing TF121 to get the edge in their victories. Now, if the 29th ID can adapt and play a little more fast and loose to avoid those satchels, or if they hear the beeping of those satchels and immediately pull back, I think they could adapt and win, because had they not taken those 2 KIAs in the previous round, I think they would have been able to clutch that victory there.
Yeah, and it's been so tight every single time, but it's been a solid win streak for Op.
Now you're my co-commentator shit-talking me in the group chat. How rude.
Yes, I do that literally every single night.
So rude.
So now we're going into round 6. Again, this is a best of 9 or a first to 5. So Task Force 121 need 2 more wins.
2 more victories.
Yep, 2 more victories, and they'll take the NA title.
But we'll see if the Op4 streak of victories continue, because more often than not, it has been Op4 scoring the W's here.
It's been Op4 the whole time.
Yep. So we'll see if Blue 4 can break that streak with TF121 going on that side for this round. But otherwise, let's see how the 29th adapts. I didn't see who went into what roles on the 29th. I'll do that when we log on to the server here. But otherwise, let's see how this round continues. Round 6. All right, looking over at Op4 here. Their kits are still loading in, so we'll give them a hot second. It is Wells on the marksman rifle this time around. Kernshaw being a medic, Garcia being rifleman AT, Bay playing medic.
No, he's a combat
explosive charge. Let's see what he does with that.
So yeah, Bay and 2 explosive charges is not something that
Pinto with the PKP
against, but in this even less.
And Drake with the PKM.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So I know Bay, like he can go very mobile very quickly. I could see him just going triple time, sprinting up where Blue 4 is going to be and popping those 2 satchels on the get-go. But another thing I've noticed TF121 doing that the 29th hasn't is they've been constantly going for the objective first, trying to nab it first, and it's been up to the 29th to react to that and stop the timer from counting up, because one of the victories that 121 has gotten so far has been because of that 10-point timer, and it's at least put pressure on the 29th for all of these rounds when the terminal is in the possession of Blue 4, aka the 1-2-1 tonight. So we'll see if the 29 tries to adapt to that and rushes to the terminal themselves, or if they'll just use that time, knowing that 1-2-1 is going to play defense on the terminal to keep trying to encircle them and take them out, because they're only down 1 victory here, and it's Op4 is the winning side.
As tight as it can be.
Yeah, so it's their match to win right now.
Yeah, one team's going to edge out the win, like it or not, or sooner rather than later, I guess is a better way to put it, if these continue, but I don't know.
Paid by Barb, yeah, right, Infidel.
It's been interesting. We keep seeing, I want to say, 29th keep doing a spread out, like a big line at their spawn when they line up and they go out, but everyone else, or the 1-2-1 guys.
Ooh, early GL round just landing short.
I'm not saying either one is better per se, but it's interesting to see them organizing this. And actually,
we're popping a lot of smoke here.
A lot of smoke. Cole and Pickles going to their usual spots.
Yep, Ryan tried to pick Nielsen off, but Wells returned fire, knowing that Ryan was going to run up to that spot.
Oh no, Pickles, that's not good. Kearnshaw is going to get him before he even gets the terminal going.
Oh!
There's a
what?
Smoke inside of there, and Kearnshaw and Pickles lock each other in there.
What? Pickles somehow gets the fucking one-on-one in there. There was a reload war, and everyone just got confused.
And Matt, Matt's about to kill Pickles again.
Cullen trying to hit Drake there. I don't know how Kearnshaw dropped the ball there, but it happened.
Bring your camera down to that container. It is a stoner's.
Oh yeah, I know. It's insane. Pickles, but Blue 4 already 2 points ahead.
Yep, second charge over on the south side.
No effect, though, because Blue 4 knows that charges go off there, so they're trying to keep their units a little more mobile. But Ryan, I think, just got picked out by Wells there.
There goes Pickles now, going down to Nelson.
Yep.
Grenades.
Still anyone's game.
3-3. Yep. Right now we have 1 kill on each side. Pickles is down. Garcia just
Yang Yang got him.
So a 5v5 right now.
Matt's still suppressing blindly. Both sides have some control over the center here, but it's still in Blue 4's court right now. We might see Blue 4 score a victory here, where this map has been mainly Op4 dominated. But if that is the case, then TF121 will be match point for this whole tournament, actually, for the NA title for Titans.
Title match. Yep.
So Nielsen, Wells, and Bay trying to move up the left side. Cole trying to cover. I think they're trying to flank Cullen here.
Cole's medicing right now, so they're going to be able to work up on the side of Cullen.
Bay trying to suppress Yang.
Yeah.
Less than 2 minutes, though. Op4 needs to make their move soon.
Marksman Ryan got taken
Bay
down.
running out. And Pinto trying to find Yang here. Cullen gets taken out by Nelson as Wells was trying to come around to flank. And I think Wells...
Nelson might have crippled Bay because Bay's limping. Does get over to the terminal and can stop it with 7 points on the board for Red 4. Or sorry, for Blue 4, I should say. Wells coming out. Major Cullen wakes back up.
Pinto coming in. He's going to catch Yang in the open.
Cullen can't get the kill. Wells just snakes in between his lines of fire. Matt doesn't see Wells on his right. And Nelson tries to take down Wells. That draws the attention of both Matt and Wells. And now Wells gets Matt. And
Nelson doesn't see Cole. Cole put some shots on him, though. That makes Nelson react. But Nielsen's quicker because Cole was out of ammo. Oh,
yep.
Is that...
And T5 base sees Pickles' body.
That's it.
And gets that double tap.
Op4.
Op4.
Wow.
Went from a pretty even fight to a 5 people.
Op4 just went incredibly more mobile there.
And so now we're on 3-3. Again, Blue 4 just dominating. Or sorry, Red 4. Getting those confused. I'm used to there being a pause where we can like reset our heads.
I don't know. Op4 looked like they were about to be beat, but they just quickly adapted, went super mobile, pounced on Blue 4, who was again trying to play it defensive on the objective, and was just able to score the victory there. So again, we're seeing that the 29th is adapting to Blue 4 strategy. They tried to run Kearnshaw in there, but he wasn't able to take the terminal, losing it out to, I believe it was Pickles, who still tagged it. So Op4 then just did a rush play instead, and was able to encircle the defensive area of Blue 4 and score that round. It really did help, though, that Wells was able to take Ryan out in the marksman-on-marksman fight, which meant that Blue 4 didn't have any good eyes on where Op 4 was moving in on, and thus they were able to do that encirclement. So if the 29th ID can repeat that magic this round, I think they're going to get the next victory and potentially an upset as Blue 4, but we'll have to see.
Ooh, notices your terminal, pounces on you.
Why is this man so horny?
Oh, you know how long I was waiting to say that too? Like, you kept going and going, and I was like, okay, wait for it. No, can't. No, it's not. Okay, now it's too late. But I said it anyways.
You hear this? This is the bat, all right? Go to horny jail.
That doesn't sound like the bat I'm usually used to.
Oh, my God. How do I get through it sometimes? I drink.
Sparky even says harder, Daddy. So
Why? Stop it. No more. You can make it 3 more rounds without being horny, okay? Just wait.
I don't think you know.
Wait till I'm not here.
Past 4.
Oh my God.
Or 6, whatever. I can't count.
All right, let's look to see.
Is that a satchel charge, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh my fucking God. Let's just see how Blue 4 and Op 4 go here. So TF121 going to be on Op 4 this time around. Ryan again taking that marksman role. Cole as the squad leader. Yane being the medic. Porter taking that rifleman AT slot again. Matt with the PKP, so I'd assume PKM again going to go to Colin. They're keeping most of their stats on the same side. Do we have an explosive specialist? All right, yep, Pickle is taking that as well. Yep. Meanwhile, T5 Pinto taking that 240 Bravo. That's why I've been seeing him take more often than not. He's the machine gunner role. Garcia taking the light AT. Drake, I believe, is the explosive specialist, so no new role on that. T5A being given the auto rifle. Wells is the marksman. And we have Nielsen taking squad lead and Kearnshaw being the medic, I would believe. Yep, so again, the 29th has been switching out their roles a lot more often than 121. So I think Task Force 121 just has some good, what would be the term? Synergy with how they have their forces deployed. Basically what I mean by that is... Damn, bad time to lose my train of thought, but basically everyone's used to their role from FNF, so I think they're just trying to keep it going with what they know to keep the experience on everyone, whereas the 29th have just been trying to cycle the roles to see which combination works best against the task force. What do you think?
I don't even know if that has got that much thought has gone into it. I think everyone just goes, hey, I want to play this now, or I want to play this now. I think there's a bit of, people are out, they're drawn to certain roles. I mean,
of course,
T5 Bay go from combat engineer to medic to auto rifleman, and as well as a bunch of other people. Pickles has been pretty consistently that
there goes the round, that
combat engineer for 121. So we'll see. I mean, that, like, honestly, this is round 7. I'm pretty sure Pickles has been that combat engineer every single round. But Pickles, as I mentioned him, is running up very quickly as Blue 4, 29th, they've taken a lot more of a passive approach, and Pickles just runs in there.
T5 Bay overwatching Op 4 mid with that marksman rifle. Wells getting the kill again on Ryan. That's a good sign for Blue 4 to come out on top, because that's how their last round went. Garcia trying to lock down the southern lane.
Yeah.
More marksman shots going. I think that's blind fire by Wells. Bay was doing some overwatch, trying to see if he could catch someone on Op 4 mid again, such as when he caught Cullen last time, but now Cullen is coming around here.
Pickles, though, finds Drake bandaging, clicks with grenades, gets the kill.
Bay's gonna spot Cullen, get him in the back of the head.
There goes the beep beep. Pickles throws a satchel. Pinto yep, he gets the down.
That's on 2 guys. Wow, a 2 for 1.
Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead.
It is 4v4.
Counting Drake. So, yeah, Pickles has all the kills now for Red 4 for Task Force 121. And 3 points on the board already. Kernshaw and Bay in a good position to retake that terminal and killing Cole in the process. Porter and Matt need to get a bit closer and start providing.
I didn't even notice Op4 hacked the terminal.
They don't know that area near them is cleared.
4v4, anything's possible here. T5 Bay trying to go around the northern lane. Cole's trying to pick off Wells because he saw him in the light, so Wells quickly gets behind the wreck. Kernshaw putting the smoke out.
T5 Bay coming up behind Cole. And
execution.
He's down with that 249. Terminal
Blue 4 taking the terminal.
Blue 4, yep. That's Kernshaw in there making his escape. Matt catching the back of Kernshaw and opting to pursue.
I think Bay spotted Yane and is now trying to find him.
Matt pre-fires the doorway. Bit of latency going
Bay
on,
gets
but
his
Matt
kill though. Now it is 2v3. Matt coming in, just suppressing in there to make sure it's clear. He's going to retouch the terminal. That's going to leave it to 2.5 minutes, and Wells is crippled, so he cannot run up there. He puts a grenade out there. And there's the terminal tap, and Matt is going to quickly do a bandage as Wells runs in.
We're going to see Wells. No, he doesn't.
More grenades thrown.
Occluding his vision just enough.
Matt blindly spraying, but gets it after hearing his footsteps come around. It is 2v2. Minute 30 left on the clock.
Nelson and Bay on Blue 4, two of the very much stronger players, just in general. Names we see a lot.
Second kill for Matt. Matt's been doing a really good job here, just hunkering the fort down. Porter in a good overwatch position. Bay coming from one side, Nelson the other. If they could time it, I could see them rushing in, but otherwise I think Bay is going to just try to pull this here. I think he's going to go into terminal site. He's going to open the door. Yep. And he catches Matt in the back of the head. Matt's unable. Whoa!
He's gonna do what Matt never thought of and open the door behind him. And T5 Bay is gonna be able to set that terminal back. Actually picks up the PKP by accident.
Yep. I honestly thought Matt was going to be able to turn around and get the quick headshot with how
He heard the
delayed that was.
squeak for whatever reason, but yeah, his reaction very delayed. Now grenade going out towards Porter's building. It's a smoke.
It's a smoke, though. Porter on a 2v1 fight. If he gets the terminal and holds it for another, like, 40 seconds, he should be able to get the victory there. Nielsen, I think, just spotted Porter, though. Isn't able to land a shot, though.
Yep, I want Porter right now to just...
Oh, look at Bay, though. Bay knows that he's going to be opened up on from that spot. Oh, and Bay has the door open. Is Bay going to turn around and hear the footsteps?
Porter trying to...
Oh!
No! And the first Blue 4 victory goes to 29th ID, and
wow,
to be on match point.
That was close. Bay just walks out nonchalant.
I'm pretty sure Bay had 5 kills, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, the only reported ace that we had was from Dust Eyes, getting all 7 kills in 1 round. Bay has been consistently close with multiple 3, 4, 5, 6 kill rounds, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, 29th are going to be Op4, which has been the side that has been consistently winning. They're going to go with Wells in the marksman slot because he's been doing a really good job of locking down Ryan, who's gone in the Blue 4 marksman slot. Kernshaw going to combat engineer, Bay picking medic, Garcia doing light AT, Pinto on machine gunner. Nielsen now taking engineer as Kernshaw goes back to auto rifleman. And I would assume their one missing guy, Drake, is going to take squad leader. Meanwhile, Cole taking SL, marksman for Blue 4, Major Cullen on the auto rifle, Pickles on the combat engineer, Yane on the medic, Porter on the LAT, and Matt on the machine gun. There's no change there. So let's see if TF121 can clutch this. It's not in their ballpark anymore because Blue 4 has been the losing side in these rounds. I don't know. What do you think, Barb?
Honestly, I didn't pay attention to a single word you said because Sparky is saying that he wants to ban people from my chat for shit-talking traps. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's too late for me. And for Sparky.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to do commentary on the event we're streaming, but you go back to your traps, buddy.
No, it's fine. No, I'm with you. I think I mean, obviously,
fuck's sake,
being on match point, it is in their favor. They might be a little bit more reckless this time around, be a bit more aggressive along the sides, or maybe even, and they're actually on red 4, so they are on the favorite side for this map. I could very easily see them wiping this with a bit more aggressive play and taking it home.
just have to see. Let's go over and
so this could be the final round of NA Titans.
For the NA branch, that is.
Yes, NA Titans.
So I will say, subsequently in the past few rounds, the first kill has been against the marksmen fighting each other. So
Yes,
I think this is going to be a very easy call if we see Wells drop Ryan on the get-go once again. So we'll see if Ryan adjusts positions here. The reason he's been getting dropped, though, is because he's gone to the same position on either side for the past few rounds. There's a building he likes. I have no idea how to describe it to you. It's in the shantytown on the northeastern corner. It has the one with that triangle roof. Which has, it's close by 2 red sheds. Yeah, he's been hiding behind that one, the chimney specifically. Yep.
Yes.
Using that as cover, and Wells has spotted him up there. And then on the Op4 side, he's been going up to this 2-story, which if you go look at the gas station and look immediately east of the gas station, it's past that little garage building. It's that 2-story right there that has most of it blown out. He likes to lean out from the right and pick shots off, and I think Wells has just been able to figure that out. And Ryan either needs to adapt here or he's just going to get picked off again, and being down 1 man in that early group, especially since it's your marksman overwatching the entire AO from an elevated area, I think has just only hurt TF121 in these past 2 rounds, which is why the 29th have been able to bounce back. Represent, righto nerdy.
Sniper battle in the first few seconds, and it's I don't know how accurate that has been in determining the round outcome, but it's not a good start for the people, or, for the side that loses their marksman super early on. We shall see what happens as we get started.
Lady Marotha, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you're going to kick out of the stream, and hope you're staying safe on COVID.
Now.
All right, Blue 4 running 4 guys to the left. 2, 3 on the right. Ryan actually running instead of taking an Overwatch position. Wells, meanwhile, going on Overwatch with Drake and is checking where Ryan normally goes. Already looking up in those 2 buildings, but Ryan doing a good job of adapting here. Explosives going off, smokes going off. Pickle's getting some really good distance here.
Really good distance. Still throwing those frags and smokes. Once he gets eyes on someone, I am so ready to see a close range satchel kill.
Pinto trying to put some shots on Matt. Bay trying to put some shots all the way up on Yang.
There's a satchel. Pinto gets crippled by a grenade. That satchel's going to destroy the building.
That's going to hurt him, but Pickles needs to get out of there because he gets blown away after putting some shots on Matt after he got confused.
Pinto
is perfectly okay. That's just karma. Cole taking some shots from Nielsen. I don't know. Ryan is also dead again. Those were the shots Bay put out earlier. Yep, he is up a kill.
Wells isn't on any right now, but with Roof already down 1, it's not looking good.
Cullen just took some shots from Wells. He's now crippled. Cole trying to put some fire where Porter's building was. I think trying to find Nielsen and take him out. Cole, before he can get in the building, gets handled, but Drake takes him out.
Drake takes out Pernshaw for whatever reason. Don't know why he thought that was a good idea.
T5 Bay knocked unconscious by Yane or Porter. I think it was Porter there, actually. Actually, I don't know.
Denying Cole that chance to get into the terminal. And I think he just failed his wake up as well.
Bay waking back up, though. Matt getting the kill on Drake. I mean, that's just karma right there if you're going to screw your own guys. Pinto crawling around, though.
Matt getting...
Doesn't go for it, though.
One spray. Amazing. Yeah, Pinto doesn't spot Matt, and Matt doesn't spot Pinto.
Nielsen and Bay shooting at each other. Or was that? No, that was someone in between. That was Porter. And Yane is also dead.
Yep, so now we're down to 3 on Blue 4 up and 4 on Red 4. Blue 4 could still bring it back.
Pickles needs to shut the door behind him. He does not. Does Bay come out to stomp him?
Should now that the tunnel's been connected, but no. Things up with Nelson. They might push in. Yep, Bay's pushing down this building.
It's a little late to make that call. Pickles overextends, so Bay and Nielsen both were able to shoot at him.
Peeked out at the wrong time. Nelson giving some covering fire.
That's Blue 4's all down.
Corner. No, Cullen's up.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, but he's back here doing some heavy bandaging. It is a 1v4.
Yeah, the M249 versus a combat engineer, a medic, a rifleman, and another rifleman.
This is not looking good for TF121. They tried to adapt. They tried to push Ryan with them as the marksman, but Bay just got a quick, lucky burst on him and was able to get the headshot.
This is the first time that 121 didn't just immediately rush the objective. And
They tried with Cole, but he got knocked out. Op4 just got a little too entrenched there.
But even then, Cole's rush was pretty well delayed. It was
Yeah.
a minute and a half before.
Well,
he
it's again,
rushed
they were
the
just
first
adapting, thinking that Op4, aka in this case, the 29th ID would be ready for it, so they tried something different, and it just blew up in their face, unfortunately. Colin, I think, just got spotted by Garcia, and there's the headshot by Garcia, and that is GG. The 29th have won the Titans NA bracket and will be fighting the winner of the EU bracket, which will be determined this Tuesday.
Yes, that'll be on the 16th. I won't be there for it, but I do believe you will be, Liru. And
I will try to be, yes.
Yes, we will try to be there. Depending on how long it goes, I might pop in for the later part of it, but we'll see.
All right.
But actually, wait, no, I won't, because that's gonna be my op night.
That's it.
Oh, but yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. 29th ID, take it for NA.
All right, so we'll be back at about 10 p.m., right?
Yeah, it's about 10 p.m.
All right.
I would say just for the both of us, maybe show up a little bit early, because I think there's gonna be some pre-op libations and activities. But otherwise, yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern will be the TMTM anniversary op. Should be a fun time for all. Watch some people get fucking shit-faced and emotional and maybe a little bit awkward. But
Of course.
That's gonna be fun.
All right. All right, guys. So, yeah, that happened. That was pretty fun to watch, though. I hope you got a kick out of it, too. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I'll try to be back in about 3 hours. Otherwise, cheers, and have a good one.